So hello everyone, this is a short video series and it is episode number 2. In this I will be explaining only one topic briefly so that it will be beneficial for the students who want to understand certain concept and not the full chapter, and also it will be beneficial for those people who are interested in psychology and they want to learn about certain concepts. So before starting the explanation, I want to ask you one question, that when I say a person has high IQ, do you really feel the person has certain kind of imaginary guarantee card that he or she will be successful in future at any cost? To know whether your answer is right or wrong, you have to watch this whole video and then you can understand what I was trying to ask. If I ask you, have you heard the word intelligence? Definitely, we all are very acquainted with the word intelligence. Whenever I say it, you remember about Albert Einstein, you remember about Stephen Hawking, some of the most prominent scientists and researchers. However, if I say, have you heard the word emotional intelligence? A lot of you will say, okay, I don't know about that. What is it? Now, emotional intelligence is a feeling side of intelligence. As the name suggests, it includes emotion, feelings, and their understanding. It is a set of skills which includes perceiving, means understanding, expressing, and modifying or regulating your emotions. Emotional intelligence was first introduced by Salloway and Mayer. According to them, it was the ability to understand one's own and others' emotion, discriminate between them. That means you know that your emotion is going to be very different as compared to someone else's emotion, and use that information to think and to act as well. Means it will regulate your thoughts and the reaction that you will give in certain situation. Emotional quotient is used to measure emotional intelligence in the same manner as we use IQ or intelligence quotient to measure intelligence. Now some of you may ask why I am going to read about emotional intelligence. Is it of some use? Yes. Definitely it has a lot of use, and after knowing what kind of influence it's going to have in your life, you may change your decision. Emotional intelligence is very important for students because it helps them in their academic achievement. Now you may ask how emotional intelligence is related to academic achievement. Because in academic achievement, I have to read, I have to write, I have to remember, I have to solve different kind of problems, and then I will be the top performer. Now my dear friend, as you know, emotion plays an important role in your life, and we can't deny that major phases of our life, it was that dominant emotion that regulated that phases. In this 10 to 12 year of schooling, we come across a lot of emotion. Some of it we may label, and in some cases we don't label it. Now one of the most dominant emotion is your jealousy. Now we tend to compare ourselves to someone else who may be better than us in some case, and the end result of this conclusion will be that I am worthless, I am of no use, and I am not at all sufficient in any case. But still we do that because we love doing this, isn't it? The second most dominant emotion that we had was being fearful. Fearful to new opportunities, fearful to new people and new activities. Now if you are in a group, definitely for being productive, you have to understand the other person, their emotion, their reaction and their thoughts, or else you won't be that productive in that group. Now in this case, having high EQ will be your edge that will help you to concentrate on your goals and work holistically. Let's know about the characteristics of an emotionally intelligent person. The first point is about to perceive and to be sensitive to one's own feeling and emotions. Now there is one saying that unless and until your glass of water is not full, you cannot contribute to someone else's glass. In the same manner, you have to be first very sensitive, and you have to be understanding about your feelings and your emotions. The second quality is to perceive and to understand different types of emotions of others by noting down their body languages, their voice, their tone, and their facial expressions. The third characteristics is to use those emotions and the thoughts while solving different kind of problems and decision making. Definitely, when you are working in a group, you have to be familiar with other person reaction, their thoughts and their feelings. In that way, it will help you to solve the problems of a group and to be an effective decision maker. Then the next characteristics is to understand the nature and the intensity of the emotion and its powerful influence. Definitely, we can't deny the fact that emotion has a powerful influence in our behavior. Suppose you are furious, then definitely it can influence the behavior, like you may take some inappropriate steps like fight or hit someone, and even it can intensify to something else as well. So being an emotionally intelligent person, you have to get a proper understanding that what is the intensity of my emotion, what is its nature, and how it's going to influence my behavior. Then last but not the least is to have control over your feelings and emotion while dealing with others to achieve peace and harmony. Suppose you are having a conversation with the other person, and in between the conversation there is clash of thoughts, means the other person is not understanding your point of view. Now you are feeling frustrated that why the other person is not understanding my thought and my opinion. Now you may just actually shout and use slangs and even get physical with the other person, which is not at all right. It will make the situation even worse. Now here an emotionally intelligent person will actually control that feeling of frustration and try to be very humble with the other person to achieve peace and harmony, so that it won't get into any worse situation. I think after watching this video you got an understanding that both emotional quotient and intelligence quotient, they are important for an individual success. We can't deny the fact that EQ is very essential in our life. And thus with that I want to end this video. If you like my explanation, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon, and if you have any kind of doubt regarding this topic, let me know in the comment section. I would love to clear it all. You can even join my Telegram channel to get the PDFs of the notes. With this I sign out. Thank you.